Whoa, hello, zoom out. All right, so yesterday, Jim and I spent pretty much all day trying to work on about 15 feet of this wall, and we're hoping to get a lot farther today because we kind of know what to expect now. Yesterday we had to figure out kind of a game plan, best way to jack up the wall, and we were running this into some complications because the deck outside is attached to some of the sill plate, and so we were raising the deck not knowing it, and we have a pergola out on the deck also, and that's up at the top there. So basically we have a better game plan today on how to jack up the wall. We know what we need to do, so I think we can get a little bit further. I think what we're going to start with though is removing that door and finishing this section of the wall, so we have one good portion of the wall done, and then we'll move on to the last half of it. So we're just going to jump right into work and get going and see how far we can get today.
Probably the best bet right now, Nate, would be to pull it out and lay it down.
Okay.
Pretty tight right in here.
Yeah.
Make that on a load-bearing wall above any window or door frame. Since you can't have studs where the door is or where the window is, you need the header to carry the load that those studs otherwise would have. And so you want a header to go across the entire door frame or the window frame, be carried down by what's called jack studs, and then there's king studs on the side of it. So here's an example of a header with this one has no jack stud, so you can see that this is supposed to go directly under this. So the stud on the inside is supposed to go underneath the header. Plus the header is supposed to be a really strong, full, really thick piece of wood to carry all that weight. Well, the headers that are above these doors are not. They are just 2x8 pieces with some 2x4 blocking around the edges of it. Definitely not a correct type of header and not supported the way it should have been. That looks nice.
Yeah, looks a lot better than it did.
So this is more of a proper header. 3 2x6s sandwiched to 2 2x6s all the way down. So we're gonna put that right up there.
May have to go in pretty straight with each other.
How we doing?
Yeah.
Oh, we're good. Let me get, there we go.
You may have to tack one side and then move the other around, usually.
How are we doing level-wise?
That's good. We're gonna put blocks in that for
What are we working on now?
Well, I guess we'll go ahead and set the door frame and stuff, don't you think?
Sure.
In case it rains this afternoon.
Sure.
That way, at least get the main doors in.
Okay.
And
Do I need to go find that waterproofing stuff?
yeah, we'll need to put that in.
Okay.
I'm getting some stuff ready to hold the door to keep it from get it set this way, so we can put it in and then shim it and adjust it. So. Bam, sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
Sounded right.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They even stay stationary when. Like they
Oh, yeah,
don't
when you
move
open it.
in, they
Yeah.
don't move out.
Sounds solid.
It does.
It's good.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Ah, that is just. It's seamless. It's no longer a big step up.
Right.
It's just.
Operates smooth.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, cool. On to the next thing. They're kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah, I just have a ½ inch. We'll see if it actually moves.
Put the wrong bit in the box.
1/2 inch.
I'll go ahead and start this screw.
Oh yeah, go ahead and start the screw.
Make it a little easier. Okay.
Oh man, I don't know if we're gonna get this. Oh gosh.
So close. Did an eighth?
I'm in a quarter, within a quarter. I think we're pushing up against the pergola.
That pergola's pushing there, yeah. Trim a quarter off that back side if we need to.
We're a quarter. That's a shoot.
We just have to strip a quarter off the back stud to sit right for this inside.
I wonder if I can just take the Sawzall and just kind of,
You might be able to, it might be easier to take it out.
yeah. It's always
So you'll
those
have
shortcuts that just take forever.
Yeah, yeah. Got just a couple nails down there, probably easier to pop it out. I'll cut a 1/4 inch off of the back side.
All right, we are done. Well, I was gonna say we're done framing the new wall. We're pretty close to being done. We have the door to do, one last door jamb to do. We finished this one over here. The door swings really nice. We still have this framing of this door to do. So we're not quite done with the west wall reframing, but we got the great majority of it in. And I'm calling it quits for the day. I am tuckered. He's got more fight in him. I'm done.
Yeah. I won't argue with you today though. I'm gonna go home and get me a cold coffee.
Yeah, I can't take any more. So, but we got a huge amount done today.
We did good for the mess that this wall's in. We did pretty good, and as hot as it is, and
Yeah.
what we're having to do to struggle and cut and rip, and just to make, we got to make stuff fit in there, right?
Yeah.
You know, you can't just grab a board and go. So
Yeah, it's piece by piece by piece, and noshing things out and cutting old studs out of the way when you can, and that. So it's pretty slow go, but we have almost 30 feet of new wall in place, and all of these are aligned with each other plumb wise, and so the wall is not going to snake anymore. It's just going to be nice and straight along here, and it's it's square to that wall over there. So the room is becoming more square than it ever was. And we were able to raise the top plate atop of the wall about 1.5 inches up. It was sagging about 2 inches down here in the center. And so we removed a lot of that sag out of there. So overall, this wall is in way better condition. It's structurally sound. It's actually thicker than it was. It's a 2x6 construction now, so I can get some more insulation in there. Overall, really pleased with this. And again, this guy saved weeks of work for me. many days of aggravation. And yeah, so I really appreciate, Jim, I really appreciate you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. It's no problem.
I like
Glad
work.
to be able to help.
Good. I like working with them, but it just shows me how much I just don't know and how slow I am. But it's okay. I'm learning a lot.
We're getting there. You got to learn.
And we're getting there. So having fun.
Good times.
Good times.
Let's go home and cut down some trees.
This man has some energy.